Alrighty guys, this saw's been a test mule for all sorts of stuff for quite some time now, and I threw that extremely high pop-up piston back in with this salvage cylinder. This is a high roof design, or high roof build, and I was curious to see what it would pull. It was bench tuned but not test cut tuned. We pulled it just for shoots and giggles. I really don't think the pop-up's the way to go on these things, but now we know, and it's not horrible, but it's not like some of my other builds. So I definitely don't think that's the way to go. It's not bad. I mean, for a salvage cylinder and then experimental piston work, but I think that massive pop-up that's in there, I think I can't get the charge. I can't get the charge to tuck under the outgoing charge, and I think it's hurting me. I really do. I just don't think pop-ups are. I don't think 372 and pop-ups are the way to go. The taper top, I've done a couple taper top ones, and I've gotten no better gains out of the taper top versus flat top, and that should have been an indicator for me there. But this has an experimental piston with experimental port work on a salvage cylinder that was otherwise going to get thrown in the trash. So we still made it a totally functionable, work saw, but I knew the first time I had this pop up in there when I was playing with it out in the wood pile, it just wasn't there. It's not like my other well, my 365 will take this. My OEM 365 that I built will take this saw. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to hunt down. Another cylinder. I mean, this salvage cylinder made just as much power as this ported big bore, and that's got a mild pop up in it, and that kind of shows you too there with the wash pattern in there. And this is on the intake side. It's hitting it, and then my charge is going right out the exhaust instead of where it needs to go. I might chuck this up on the lathe and buzz that off and turn that into a flat top. But I don't know. It ran good. It just, that cylinder wasn't what I wanted, and this cylinder is definitely not what I wanted. And I think I have another flat top piston floating around somewhere. I might revisit this cylinder. I might be able to cut another 20 out of the chamber on this and drop it a little bit more and go flat top and get a little bit more. This is one of my personal just test mule saws that I try stuff on. It's just, just a typical test mule. But I thought you guys would find that interesting, for that was curious on if that big, huge, massive custom pop-up was the way to go on this. And I personally don't think it's the way to go. I mean, over a stock one, yeah, this thing will clobber a stock one, but it's just not there. I mean, this one has no machine work, flat top, and all China stuff, and this put up almost the same power as that one. So that's letting me know that that was most definitely not the way to go. So I just thought you guys would find that curious. I'll be I don't know, might dive back into that cylinder. I can't remember how much I cut out of the chamber on that, but it was a scored up destroyed cylinder anyway. So if it's not adjustable, it really doesn't matter. It's just, it is what it is. In fact, you guys probably get a kick out of this. I'll show you what I had to do to that cylinder. This thing's got quite the plug thread repair kit. This, I don't know what I did with it right here. It's, somebody helicoiled it before, that failed. I made an insert and put it in there, and then the threads, well, when I was running the saw, it's like, man, it's acting funny. And I go to take it out, and the threads had gave out on this insert. Now I can't get the insert off my plug either. So I took one of these gigantic plugs, bought a tapped that out, chucked one of these up in the lathe, cut on this side of it, got rid of the tab, bored out the center of it, set the depth, and then tapped the inside of this plug and made my own insert. So it's like a double insert there. I don't know if you guys can see that. So there's two compression rings on that. It's got the one from the big plug, and then the little plug threads into it. That did open up the chamber a little bit, but with that huge pop-up, it's still got a lot of thump, so I don't think compression was the issue on that. But like I said, it's just a salvage cylinder. No harm, no foul. It is a runner. I could probably pull that top end off and put it on someone else's stocker or whatever, and they would be thrilled with how that thing runs over a stocker. But when I run this compared to my 9-horse one, it lacks luster. So, but yep. So, alright, I've blabbered on here enough. You guys take it easy and have a good one.